Hey there everybody, Thet here, and welcome back to Thet Plays Rimworld 1.0. Rimworld, of course, the game where apparently everyone just yells at you if you forget where the Atom's installed. Sorry guys, please forgive me, or don't. After all, you are the viewer, and you can do whatever you want, within reason, in theory. Don't get it twisted. You know, etc., etc., catchphrase. It's not really a catchphrase if you just repeat it all the time. That's like Twitter logic. I don't know what I'm getting at right now. Either way, we're going to install the Atom. We do have a threat detection over at Ragamuffin. Tony's Outlaws will attack in approximately 5 days and 3 hours. And we await them with much prepared fury. As someone else also pointed out, outdoor lamps don't work during the day. That's okay. I mean, it kind of feels like it's okay. Like I shouldn't care. I kind of like how they're positioned regardless. Let me do something here. I mean, I like the idea of it. If I could turn it on and off, that'd be even better. But anyway, Koshi and Ironheart are now officially married. As you can see. You can tell because they're going off in different directions. Just as... And also, Koshi turned into a Flommel. That's how you can really tell. That's just married life for you. Anyway. Moving on. We got our palette set up. It's pretty great. We got our dark set up. It's pretty great. I'm going to take down those lamps. I learned something better anyway. This is the true key to any kingdom. Starting from here on out, you can put Tesla arc lamps on walls? Who even knew this? I tell you who didn't, me. I mean, you can't put regular lamps on walls. If you're going to try that, I'm just going to tell you. But these, I believe they just count as, like, things that can go on things. For example, you can put it on a table. So, you can just slap it on all the walls. Is this the intended function of this particular device? I'm gonna go ahead and bet no. This was an accident. Okay, we got the black hive coming in. Don't even worry. But it's the function that I'm using it for now. So, you know, if you don't like it, you can go ahead and grab a knife and a fork and start eating my feet. All right, the more I detail feet eating, I feel like the more serious someone's gonna take that comment. So I should probably stop while I'm ahead. Anyway, that's all of them I'm going to place. It's going to be great. And once that's done, we can take down all these modern lamps. Because honestly, they take up too much electricity. 10. Look at that. It's amazing. Anyway. Okay. That's a lot of black hive. That's alright. We have a solution for this. And it'll actually work this time. Yeah, it's a lot of bugs. I mean, it's probably more bugs than it actually... I mean, it looks like a lot of bugs, but it's probably not as bad as it looks. That's what I'm trying to say. Using words. Well, thankfully, the wedding did perform the psychic drone, even though it's a harsh one. So everyone's feeling mostly okay. Alright, here come the little lads. There's the big lad. The big lad has caused that building to collapse. And it's taking out a fair amount of bugs. Not all of them, of course. I mean, that's still a hell of a lot of black spiders. But it's a good start. Now, here's the question of the day. Will it actually get a chance to fire again? The answer is almost definitely no. Which means, Jeb, I'm going to need your butt to be ready. Let's go ahead and switch you off to the sniffer. Alright. Mystic, how are you? How healthy are you right now? You're pretty weakened still, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and hold off on you. In fact, let's get Dadaronic over here. He can be like a short range shoot-a-me boy. Shoot-a-me boy, that's... I am not wording good today, as you can tell. Frank, get over here. You can also be a good shoot-a-me boy, which is apparently what I call you now. I don't think we're gonna need everyone. I mean, they're mostly melee lads. How much damage can they do? Don't answer that. Alright. There goes the forever shooter. Vendor's gotten food poisoning from bread because of an incompetent cook. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, the starship cannons are starting to shoot. Is this our flommel? It is not. It is a wild lizard flommel. So we don't hopefully have to worry about it too much. Alright. Plenty of rockets flaring off. And a couple of our cannons are shooting now. This is good. Dadronic is in a position to help. They are spitting goo! Oh no! We're gonna have more devil sheep as well, by the way. It's pretty great. I forgot how many of them have goo! Thankfully, this cannon is made out of uranium, or not uranium. Yeah, it is uranium. I know what I'm talking about. So that's good. It'll probably help diffuse the chance completely of any of these getting shot down. Oh no! It's a map with a new encounter. I was not prepared. Oh, I didn't have comments ready or anything. I didn't even check the regular map. Oh, my life was not ready. Quick, let's find a comment that I can read from Daniel Boothman. These Microtonians don't have many boundaries, do they? How long do you think it will be before one of them finally does the decent thing and marries one of the devil sheep? I regret reading that comment. Thank you, Daniel Boothman. Okay. I think this is probably the lads, right? Lucky and the boys? Were I to guess? I could be wrong, though. I've been wrong before. I will continue to be wrong in the future. And there are times between the future and the past where I may also continue to be wrong. Yo, what are you loading? How big is this city? Isn't it just the city of good old tribals? Yeah, it is Lucky and the boys. No! Scarlet Forest has goofed it! Try again. The attack has begun, but there's no attack to behold because... Wait, is this the place? Oh, no! Oh, now we're going to have to wait several days before... That's so dumb. That's so dumb. I hate it. Anyway, let's get back to the battle. Come on, Dadronic. Wait, is that thing alive? That thing is alive. Stand behind this tree. And start giving some... It's really weird to see that some of these speleopedes are making use of cover. Because some of them are totally standing behind trees. They're not just standing around like dips. Good job. Watch out, Dadronic. Come on, dude. Oh, no! Oh, your armor has done it. Lyra. Don't do that, please. We have finished off this deep drill, which means, of course, Dirk has made a couple thousand more steel happen. It's not my focus right this millisecond, but it's nice. Yeah, I will say, if nothing else... Oh, Lyra, no! You got shot by one of our... Yep. Alright, well now at least you'll prioritize resting. That's fine, it is what it is. I should have just had you walk back anyway. I am impressed by the Starship Cannon lasting as long as it had, though. Alright. Let's do it. Suck it. Get out of there, Dadronic. It's time for these guys to suck the ass. You aimed it there? And lo, it turns out we actually sucked our own ass. Oh god, chicken, no! Wow. If that wasn't the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay, well, yeah, I don't want this anymore. I literally think that is not useful here now. Because holy shit. I'd rather just have a bunch of these at this point. Arm and a foot. Also, he's dead in 3 hours. Chicken will live. I will make damn sure of it, but he needs a new arm and a new foot now. Well, thankfully, we can grow arms and feet. Grow me a foot. Grow me an arm. Don't worry, chicken, you'll live. I guarantee it. Okay, go ahead and uninstall this, because that was awful. Put that in Fort Django instead. Okay. Swap off to the big shooty boy. Let's make some things dead. Alright. There we go. There's the damage. There's the damage. Okay. Good. Oh wait, no, I don't. I need to do this to unforbid it. That was my mistake. Move that over here, please. Okay. Dark will continue to dwipple. All right, with that in mind, yeah, that was bad. Needless to say. So I'm almost considering like getting a bunch of APBs and just launching them over there. Because I think the solution now is to just have better weaponry over yonder. I know, feel free to say duh all you want. But obviously when it comes to better weaponry, this thing ain't it, Chief. I thought it would help. Instead, it shoots the freaking enemy closest to us. And I've seen algorithms do otherwise, so you can't tell me that is all it always does. I gotta stop saying algorithm. I'm probably using that word wrong. I didn't use it in this video, but I've used it recently. Probably incorrectly. Who the hell is left? Oh, there's more mammoths. I see you over there. Dead ironic. Please go. Chicken is getting healed up right this second. So he will, like I said, and I knew, he will be fine. Alright. Well, that was a big pile of stupid. I didn't like it. And there's more. Alright, come on down. I think he's the last one. But yeah, we're gonna uninstall this and probably just put it in Fort Django. I mean, it can stay somewhere over here and just launch at enemies as soon as they pop into the map on the corners or something. That's safer. Lyra's fine, right? Yeah, Lyra's gonna be fine. And hell, Chicken doesn't even register pain anymore. See, 100% help. We just need to replace an arm and a foot. Alrighty. Is this worth putting back here? Probably not. I'm disillusioned on these starship cannons too. They're cheap, but they ain't good. You know, and I'd like them. I'd like my defenses to be both. I mean, they're relatively cheap. They do cost advanced components, which is not inherently cheap, as you may have noticed. All right, where are we going to move you now? I'm just move you right here. Laziest move. Just move you nearby. So, no starship cannons. Colony turrets are okay, but I'm starting to think the real deal, the real feel deal that makes me feel like we have a fortress of steel would probably be to just not do turrets in that way and instead make some bunkers. What do I mean? Well, I mean, make bunkers, dude. Let me show you here. What do we got? What do we got to work with here? We got some blue steel. We got some jade. We got plenty of steely steel. And we got a decent amount of plasteel. And we even have a teeny weeny bit of titanium. So, what is this window wall? How good is this? It has a power conduit in it. 795 hit points. Can you shoot through it? Probably not. It's bulletproof, which means I assume you can't shoot through it. That's usually what that would mean. But what if I had a couple of these made of titanium and we turned it into a bunkarium? And in that bunkarium, we made it so that you can't get through him. Like, say, 14 components for a blast steel door. Oh, but I want it because it has 7,000 HP. Alright, fine, we won't do that. We could do an auto door. We could do this kind of blast door, but that takes magnetic coils, and we just don't have that. Dirk, please. I understand what you're doing, and it's super helpful, but I can't afford to babysit you while you mine out all the steel that has ever existed, dude. Jeb, you're free to move about the country, by the way. Alright. And we're gonna need embrasures, too. Like, good embrasures. Titanium embrasures? I mean, 12, 25 hit points ain't no joke. Except we're not going to have them everywhere. We're just going to have a couple of embrasures in each section. You see. So I'm thinking something like, you know, an embrasure here. And then we build like one here. And then we have like one here and one here. And then we build the walls, the windowed walls, around it. In a way. But that's going to be a corner spot, and that would mean only one person could shoot through there. So that's not going to work. Nah. I've built these before. I don't know why my brain doesn't want to build them right, like the second time. It should really be something like this kind of setup, because then you could maximize the amount of people going through it, you see. In theory. So, like, you do that, and then, like, you do that. And then you have a little bit of a corner of it there. But then you could put the wall windows in. You see. Like this, and like this. And then like this, and then like this. And you'd have those corners where people could hide in the embrasure section, but you'd also have walls where they could fall back to, kind of, if needed. In fact, you could even put regular walls in there. Like to divide the area. Like so. And then you kind of have a safe zone right here. You see. And then if you have that safe zone, you could just titanium up the door on both ends. Give it a little bit of that conduit. Hit another encounter. And then people could go in very quickly, in and out, and you could... Yeah, we could make something like this work. And then maybe we put walls around the whole colony, because that works. It works in this case, at least. No, we don't have jet fighters here. We just have drop pods and missiles. Either way. Dang, that's something we're gonna need to get done. What do we... Oh yeah, that's right. We had to go to another place. I don't like that, but I have to live with it. Let's see. Did get a suggestion from Boring Face about the prison in Fort Django. Oh, you don't want to wall up the prison. Well, if a Punisher fired next to the prison, it could kill a prisoner, which is not great for people's moods, as you already know. That should be enough to warrant a bit of beefing up of the walls. It could even be bamboo walls. That's actually an extremely valid point. Credit where credit's due. What do you got? Oh, they're actually gonna fight. Okay. Alright. Slap these boys up. I got faith in you. Alright? I'm gonna let you do it. But yeah, we can put like a couple of these in here. You know? Put in some flooring. The flooring doesn't have to be made out of anything super fancy. There we go. Let's let that go up. Grand Alliance is leaving, by the way. See ya, boys. Thanks for coming by. Do something like that up. And then we could... like... throw down walls all the way around the area. And have another one of these... oh, you want to call it checkpoints? Up here. And that could provide a couple of entrances. And then if they try to break those walls down, we will at least have time to try to do something about it, you know? It could be crazy enough to work. It might not be. In fact, it probably won't be. But it could be. Oh yeah, and over here we have the ADS, which is obviously going to be a very helpful thing that... you know what? Put an ADS... we got it. We might as well put it out here. Put it right here on this side of the wall. That's big brain plays right there. We'll see if that works out. Probably won't. But you never know in this day and age. Nutty, how you doing? Nutty seems to be alright. This is a big area. It's kind of too bad I'm going to have to kill y'all. Especially you, Lavender Prairie Dog. That's a great nickname. Insanely long, but a great nickname nonetheless. Watch out, they found Shield. Shield don't care. Shield don't care at all. Sorry, that torso, you didn't need that torso. How are we doing over here with the flu? Mao, how are you doing? Developed immunity. Oh, we are on the cusp. The cusp of greatness. So they're going to join 3 of them. Not Gardner, he's a actual guard. But the other 3 are going to join the next raid. Oh no, they're attacking our colonists. Someone help me. Nah, I think we'll be fine. I mean, Shield manages to always get hurt. At this point, I almost don't know how, but he does. So yeah, I think we're just going to look forward to this going up. This is going to be our trial one. And then once it ends up being hopefully perfect, we'll spread them out and build another one up here. Oh, Frank, you're allowed to move, by the way. Didn't mean to trap you down. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. Everyone seems to be interested in coming down here, mainly because they're leaving. Another base bites the dust. Couldn't reform the boys. Emerald New, the Keeper. Very strong back. Ghoulish. Still human, mostly. Immune to the effects of toxic fallout, but their ghoulish appearance makes interacting with others difficult. Minus 100% toxic sensitivity. That's neat. Minus 3 social, minus 3 animals. Immunity gain speed is up. That's interesting, but you're also 61 years old, you got a bad back, and you're dead in 3 hours. I don't think you're gonna be the hero we need. But thanks for all the pemmican. Let's move on to the last remaining place. What is your name? Oh, Abetamon. I remember you. Yeah. We'll take you out. Okay, this should be good. Alright, we're eventually going to need some builders over here too, but that's okay. Feralisk is hunting. Good for it. Are we growing yet? And by growing, I mean growing a foot and an arm. Not quite yet. Looks like we're still working on the materials for it. Need some more nutrient solution. It's coming together, though. Don't worry, we'll get chicken back up and running. Just a little friendly fire. Well, at least this was taken out. That's good. Shove it in here. Can we shove it in immediately? Get it out of my colony? Yes. Put it in. Just get it out of here. It's... I don't want to say it's garbage, but it's not as useful here as... I mean, it's... The irony of me getting rid of it now is that it's going to be extremely useful again, in theory, once the walls are up here. But I mean, let's face it, we tried the open agrarian approach, but the enemies don't want to let us have that. So, in order to preserve peace, we must prepare for war. Therefore, it is time. Chicken, you are just a soldier, aren't you? He's still building. He's still going, man. He's a champ. What can I say? Doing what needs to be done. Being the hero of our time. Speaking of our time, that's going to be it for this episode of Thet Plays Rimworld 1.0. If you enjoyed it, make sure to let me know by giving a like. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more, because it's going to keep coming, and it won't stop coming, at least probably. Well, even those in this day and age. Until next time, thanks again for watching this episode of Thet Plays Rimworld 1.0. My name is Thet, and I will see you in the next video.